I transmigrated as a jailer. Thank goodness it's not a nightmare start. It's actually decent. The elixir of immortality has fused with my soul. As long as I lay low, I can live forever. Brother 5. Brother 5. Someone is coming. Brother 5. Are you awake? Uncle 6. Haha, perfect timing that you are awake. All right, let's go. Your uncle will show you around this imperial prison. Woog is here. Grab some food first to fill your stomach. The rice is almost ready. Thank you, Uncle Juan. Go with your Uncle 6 to hand out the food first. Come back later and I will scoop you a big bowl of meat. Got it. We will head out first. Brother Who. This old Lee has the most money. Delivering meals is an art. It is our most stable way to squeeze money. Keep this in mind. Yes, sir. I am listening. For those who paid, feed them good grain for 3 days first. Then make it worse day by day. Ha ha ha! When they cannot swallow the coarse chaff anymore, we won't even have to open our mouths. Their families will naturally bring bags of silver right to our doorstep. This is winning without shedding blood. As for those broke, penniless desperados, we starve them for a few days first. When they are nearly dead, reward them with a meal of coarse grain. They will surely be deeply grateful to you. These guys are our blades to squeeze money. If you want to break someone, lock them up with these thugs. Within 2 days, they will be crying for their mothers. Uncle 6, you are brilliant. For those rich but stubborn prisoners, when scooping their food, scrape the bottom of the barrel to give them rice mixed with sand. Let them eat it for 7 straight days. No torture needed. They will beg for mercy. The secrets of this prison are far deeper than I imagined. To survive and seek immortality in this chaotic world, I must first learn to be a ruthless character. Wuge, I knew I did not misjudge you. You are even quicker than your father was back then. You have not lost a single bit of that living Yama's brutal touch. In the future, your prospects will be absolutely limitless. It is all thanks to the guidance of you uncles. Uncle Juan, I heard the barbarians are breaking in soon. Why is nobody worried? Why is no one running? Run where? The Emperor ordered the city gates sealed 3 days ago. Commoners cannot even escape. If we officers dare to run, they will execute our entire families if we are caught. We would all be hanged on the city walls. Do not worry. This prison is packed with elite martial arts masters. It is harder to breach than the palace. Maybe one day the Emperor himself will have to hide here just to seek refuge. Uncle Juan, my father said you have a hoard of excellent wine. Can you get me 2 bottles and deduct the cost from my pay? Haha, easily done. I knew you would buy my wine. Thank you, Uncle Juan. I still have things to do, so I will take my leave first. Go on, go on. That is Hutu Long, an ultra first-class master who fully mastered the Vajra Indestructible Art. He once single-handedly routed 300 elite imperial guards. I absolutely must get my hands on this technique. Hutu Long, if you do not want to eat dry cement and sand every single day, you had better stand up and stretch your limbs. I wonder what orders you have for me, my lord. I have 2 bottles of excellent wine here. I want to trade them for your Vajra Indestructible Art. What do you think? You cannot master it. Your physical talent is too poor. Forcing it will only kill you. How do you know I cannot learn it if you do not even teach me? In this prison, 90% of the people want to learn my divine art. Ma Liu was the only one who had a chance, but even he could not endure it. Then teach me some basic methods to strengthen my body. Well, about that, although I do not know any simple fitness methods, and only know the Vajra Indestructible Divine Art, if you truly want to learn, I can teach you. However, give me the rice. I want to eat actual white rice. These 2 bottles of wine are not enough. Deal. As long as I am here, you will get white rice every single day. If I am gone, you only hurt yourself. Well, then I really cannot teach you this art. If I train you to death, who will deliver my food? You had better carry water for 3 years and chop wood for 3 years first. There is no time. The barbarians have already invaded the heartland of Dakun. This capital cannot hold for more than a few days. The invaders are coming. Since war is looming, we indeed cannot wait. Go get paper and a pen. I will pass on to you the bone-cleansing secret recipe from the marrow-cleansing scripture. Buy the medicine and soak in it for 7 days to fix your poor constitution. Why did you not mention this before? How could such a secret recipe be passed on lightly? But since I am passing it to you, I want the antidote to the soft gold powder, or when the barbarians siege the city. Report to the higher-ups for me. I, Hutu Long, am willing to fight the enemy. Soft gold powder is a banned drug. Where would a lowly jailer like me get it? As for going out to fight the enemy, I can make the report, but it depends on your performance over the next 10 days. This villain is likely trying to trick me for the antidote to escape in the chaos. However, if I can fool him into giving me more real techniques, Making a quick report would not hurt. Fine. Bring the paper and pen. I will write down the formula. But with the capital in total chaos now, there are several incredibly rare herbs in this recipe, and I am highly doubtful you will even survive long enough to find them. You do not need to worry about that. Uncle Six, ha ha ha, Wuge is here. I really did not expect you to have such a cold heart, kid. In time, you will surely become the undisputed extortion king of this prison. Oh, Uncle Six, I have a great treasure that I want to give you. What treasure would that be? This is the marrow-cleansing secret recipe I managed to pry out of Who Too Long. I heard you practice the Vajra Indestructible Art, so this recipe will definitely be useful to you. The marrow-cleansing scripture? That guy previously refused to say a single word. How on earth did you get it out of him? Besides, we do not know if this recipe is real, and the herbs are extremely hard to find. I'm afraid we cannot. Uncle, I have a way. Come with me. Look. Look closely. Is this recipe poisonous? Spare my life, my lord. This is indeed a marrow-cleansing recipe. Although its properties are intense, as long as it is prepared correctly, it is definitely harmless. Does your family's medicine shop have these herbs? Most of them, yes. But there are 3 rare herbs that are imperial tributes, only found inside the palace. Go write a letter to have your family deliver the medicine, and I will reward you with 10 days of prison meals. Uncle Zon, Uncle Six wants you to go over. What? Did he beat someone to death again? The marrow-cleansing scripture. Are you serious? Absolutely true. Big brother, can this marrow-cleansing secret recipe be traded for 2 sets of those rare herbs? Stealing rare medicine from the palace is a capital offense, but I will have my father find a way. In the future, if you two have any requests, just speak up. I will never refuse. Thank you, Uncle Tang. No trouble, right? It went well. Right now, not only the city, but even the imperial palace is in absolute chaos. Before the barbarians even attack, this capital might destroy itself first. Who cares? The chaos won't reach us. The prison has enough food to last half a year, and in a couple of days, we will close the gate, then whatever happens outside the prison gates has nothing to do with us. True indeed. Come, hurry up and brew the medicine. This is the recipe. You take a few sips first, and then get into the tub to test it out. Okay, my lord. It seems the medicinal properties are extremely violent, but the recipe should be real. My lord, this is indeed the genuine marrow-cleansing recipe. It is just that I am far too old now. If I soak any longer, I will literally die of pain. Ha ha ha! Woog! You came at the perfect time. Let us do it together. All right, let us soak together. Damn, it feels like nails are being driven into the soles of my feet, tearing apart. It is absolutely heart-wrenching pain. This Ma Liu could endure it, so why can I not? If I want to gain a solid foothold in this harsh prison, I must be ruthless. Being ruthless to others is nothing. Being ruthless to yourself is true ability. Wooj is truly incredible. Losing these 10 taels of silver was not in vain. The medicinal soup has actually turned into clear water. It seems the medicinal efficacy has been completely absorbed by him. Uncle Six, were you not soaking in the tub yourself this entire time? Well, about that, ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Your Uncle Six jumped out in absolute pain after soaking for only 8 hours. Uncle Six, why was there always someone in that tub? Well, those are all your uncles. It is a waste to leave the medicinal soup empty, so we took turns going in to get some benefits. As for how much we absorbed, it depended on our willpower. So, during these 7 days, I was basically fighting a tag team match with you guys. These old rascals are so damn sly. The storm from the day before the barbarians are less than 100 miles from the capital. They are probably laying siege to the city right now. We cannot simply wait here to die. Starting today, all capable prisoners in this prison will get grain. Let them eat and drink their fill. Uncle Six, if the barbarians break in, these prisoners will be the shields blocking in front of us. As for the remaining big figures, drastically cut down their rations. Guard the prison gates closely day and night. Patrol day and night. Yes. Have you soaked in the secret recipe? Yes, I did. I soaked in it for 7 consecutive days. 7 days, whew, too long. How dare you trick me? I just held back the true soaking method, thinking the pain would make you beg me with wine. So, what is the right way? Soak for 8 hours a day. Your skin is at its absolute limit. Leave the tub and rest for 7 days without interruption to be reborn. 8 hours? Then all that extra time I spent was just pure, useless suffering. I did chores for 9 years before I dared to use this formula. Yet you endured it for 7 whole days. How did you do it? I did it out of sheer spite, trying to outdo someone. Enough talk. The barbarians are at the gates. If you want to fight, Hand over the technique. The Invincible Divine Art has 12 stances for both training and killing. Watch closely. Drop your elbows. Sink energy into your dantian. Keep your posture tight, Brother 5. Those 12 stances, we learned them from that bald monk back then. Exhausting as hell, completely useless. We have our ancestral secure job with wine and meat every day. Why suffer? People are different. They want safety, but I want longevity. Who too long? Dinner time. I do not care if you held back when teaching the others, but if you hold back on Brother 5, this bowl of wontons is your last meal. There are no secrets. The 12 stances are the direct pathway to mastery. You all just lack the determination. I have cash and women. Why do that brutal training? Even if I master it, we all end up as dirt anyway. Spending a lifetime training is just crazy. Ignorant fools. This breathing technique is indeed profound. How long did it take you to master it? I entered Shaolin at 9, started this at 18, and I am 39 now, a full 21 years. My whole life went to martial arts. The only good memories are those beautiful women. I wonder if they bore my children. The files say you raped and pillaged. Seems they were right. You're too young to understand the joys of love. Why else master this divine art? To break the rules and do whatever I want. I take any woman I want. Steal cash and make landlords bow like dogs. I would rather live wildly and hang than toil in the fields forever. You certainly see things clearly. I have taught you everything. Now keep your promise. The imperial prison is sealed. No one knows what is happening outside. Let me scout first, and I will give you an answer tonight. Uncle 6, can we hold the line outside? Even if we do not send prisoners out, the court will target death row inmates eventually. Brother 5, do you want to be warden? Propose a plan now, and a promotion is guaranteed. I am only 15. How could I be qualified? Uncle 6, let someone else jump into that trap. I just want to keep this secure job. Politics is dangerous. I am pursuing longevity. Training down here is the right path. You have a clear head. Since you do not want it, let Uncle June make his move. He has wanted to climb the ladder his whole life. By imperial decree, Liu Jungjun is appointed warden. Tomorrow at dawn, everyone in this prison who can move must gather at the palace gates. Your servant obeys, an 8th rank warden. Old Liu is trading our brothers' lives for his own promotion. Old Liu, congrats on the promotion. Oh, thank you, thank you. Who too long, tomorrow you go to battle, eat up. Kid, I am curious, how do you plan to escape? Go on a killing spree? Or jump off the wall to carve a path? We will see. Once free, I will rob some bandits, marry a pretty wife, and live out my days. No more martial world. Who would stay if they could be normal? This jar of wine was meant for your send-off tomorrow, but take it now as a token of gratitude for teaching me. Good wine. I heard you guards have to fight tomorrow too? Yes. Everyone who can move. Come here. I have a secret to tell you. Hu Tulong, what are you doing? Dislocated. Hu Tulong, what madness is this? These two are detestable. I am settling the score before I go. You are asking for death. Guards, seize him. Think carefully. If you kill a master like me, the capital falls even faster. Calm down. Focus on the big picture. He can fight 1,000 men. Without him, our brothers will die holding the line. Yes, spare him. He must lead the charge tomorrow. Fine. Guards, carry Ma Lu and Zhang out. Behead them. The rest, fall in. Anyone who deserts will be executed on the spot. Yes, sir. Brother 5, wake up. Uncle 6, shh. Quiet. Uncle 6, did they all leave? They have been gone for 2 days and nights. No one has returned. Uncle 6, that bastard Hu Tulong is a beast. I always took care of him. Yet he snatched my saber and slashed me. If I had not dodged, I would have lost my leg. What an ungrateful dog. Brother 5, practice your acting. You can think I am lying, but never show it. Remember, if things go wrong, you die. Never reveal your secrets, even to those closest to you. No matter who asks, Hu Tulong stole your saber. Understand? Do not worry. Uncle 6, I understand. Uncle 6, should I go check the prison? Those prisoners have not eaten in 3 days. They are starving. If you save them, do you know what happens when Uncle Jun returns? Probably nothing. Those prisoners will accuse you of desertion to get released. While what happens to you? Will Uncle June and the others not return? Your Uncle June has great skills in cooking, strategy, and medicine. As long as the city stands, they will be safe. We won. Quick, run! Did the barbarians retreat? We won. They were utterly defeated. What happened? It was Hu Tulong. 3 days ago, he got the antidote and fled. but as the gates were about to fall, he reappeared. He single-handedly smashed through their army and killed their king. The barbarian king is dead? What about Hu Tulong? Sigh. After killing the king, his energy was completely exhausted. He died from 10,000 arrows to the heart. Hu Tulong, you were a complete bastard, but you died on your own terms. In you, I finally see what a true hero is. Rest assured, I will pass on the invincible divine art. Brother 5, the Vice Minister wants you in cell 1 immediately. Coming. Jung-woo greets your lordship. No need to kneel. I heard you were closest to the Guardian King. Why did he knock you out before the battle? This kid did not realize it then. Looking back, I know the king was protecting me from dying on the walls. What about Warden Malu? He was heavily injured. Your thoughts? Your lordship, the slash, was intentional. If he held a real grudge, he would have slashed his neck. He wanted to disable him so he would not die in battle. Did the king leave any instructions? First, pass on the divine art. Second, he missed the women he loved, and if there are offspring, he hoped to find them. I heard you often bought him wine. How much did you spend? 13 jars, worth about 500 taels. You are quite generous. In a few days, the court will compensate you tenfold. When the king was in prison, did anyone mistreat him? No. Those who bite get bitten. One word from me decides life or death, but starting a massacre only brings it back to me. The king passed his legacy to you, making you his disciple. Staying here as a guard is a waste. If you want to join the military or government, speak up. The king said, a secure job that keeps me fed is enough. I dare not ask for more. Such opportunities are rare. Thank you. But the king taught me politics ends in prison, and the military ends on the battlefield. One must be content. The king is truly a sage. Your lordship, what about the warden and guards who fled and only returned after the battle? How should they be punished? The head guard will be publicly beheaded for desertion. As for the warden, throw him in death row for autumn execution. Karma always comes around. But this political arena is colder than purgatory. I saw how you all acted. I know who is loyal to me. The Ministry of Justice asked me to recommend a warden. I can promote you straight to office. Whoever wants to be warden or head guard, come talk to me. A new ruler brings a new court. No mercy at all. Uncle Six, Uncle June's move is incredibly ruthless. The former warden paid 3,000 taels for his life, and selling the post brings thousands more. That is 8,000 taels. A farmer couldn't save that in 5 lifetimes. You think too simply. In 2 years, he can buy his way to a 7th-rank magistrate. And bright future indeed. You might have just created a future prime minister. If he is content, he can stay a magistrate. If not, you will see him in prison in 5 years. That place is for those with backing. A commoner like him will end up begging you for food. One must be content, never arrogant. Uncle Six, this reward pill boosts internal energy by 3 years. You treat me like a son. Eat it. This pill is valuable. They only gave it because you are the king's disciple. Keep it for yourself. Besides you, nobody cares about me. What is a pill? When you get old, I will take care of you. Your Uncle Six has always been cautious, but today I will risk it to test if this pill is safe. I don't want to trigger my own paranoia. Master's death was too convenient, and this elixir might be poisoned. I have plenty of time to grow. I refuse to accept sketchy charity. Run, guys. If we miss the night shift, we'll get fined. The new warden is cracking down, and the dungeon rules are getting brutal. More power, more trouble. If old Lou really climbs this ladder, his path might be clear, but if I want to live long, I must steer clear of officials. The mighty general lost 3,000 taels of silver notes and accused his servant. The general demands answers. He insists the servant stole it. Confess, and you'll survive until autumn execution. Stay silent, and you die now. 3 lashes each. What bad luck. 6th uncle, is this mighty general insane? Why do his servants keep robbing him? This is the 3rd time. He probably gambled it away at the brothels and needed an excuse for his wife. Who else would he blame? But he shouldn't ruin lives to cover his lies, I argued. Uncle sighed. I know you're soft-hearted, but listen to me. To survive here, you need a cold heart. If you act like a savior, it makes us look like demons. That ruins everyone's livelihood. Drink to forget, but respect your badge. I get it, 6th uncle, I replied. But who is this general? Just a 6th-rank general who got lucky escorting grain. No real power, but crushing low-life jailers like us is like stepping on ants. Don't be stupid, I scoffed. Don't worry, uncle. I won't do anything reckless. To live long, I must bully the weak and avoid the strong. While he is alive, I'll never cross him. But once he dies, I'll take a leak on his grave. If his family collapses, I might even buy his granddaughter as a maid and whip her daily. Ha 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 ha. Uncle laughed. Your internal cultivation is deep. You'll definitely outlive him. Let's go together then. Just then, a colleague ran over. Sixth Master, did you hear? The court is setting up the guard commandery. They posted an imperial notice. This new agency reports directly to the emperor, recruiting martial artists nationwide. No matter your background, if you pass the trial, you're in. Sixth Master, you have incredible martial arts. You'd easily secure a high rank. Later, Uncle Six turned to me. Woo, what do you think of this guard commandery? I replied. They report directly to the emperor. They're just his personal blades. With your internal strength, staying in this prison seems like a waste. If I could land a post, Sixth Uncle, I interrupted. The darkness inside that agency is bloodier than this dungeon. They don't want righteous martial heroes. They only want cold-blooded executioners. You have incredible insight for your age, Uncle murmured. Don't worry, I'll watch from the sidelines first. The world is in chaos. Never lower your guard. Only the living get to see their enemies' graves. Sixth Uncle, let me help you. You foolish boy. Minister Liu has fallen. Anyone near him is doomed. At worst, I'll join the guard commandery. I can hide there, but why are you risking your neck? You treat me like your own son, Uncle. How could I, Zhongwu, abandon you? He smiled warmly. Watching you grow is my greatest blessing. Now, hurry and distribute the food. My lord, your food was cut these past 2 days. Not our doing, but the higher-ups reduced your rations after your fall. Everyone else stayed away, but the two of us couldn't watch you starve, so we risked our necks. What's happening outside? Tell me, and you'll be heavily rewarded. My lord, we're just low-level jailers. We know nothing of court politics. Forgive us. I am an official of the court. How dare low-life scum like you feed me animal fodder? This is lawless, blatant corruption. My lord, we only follow orders. We're not trying to make things hard. I muttered to myself, this prisoner is a real piece of work, putting on airs at death's door. Sixth Uncle, how is it? No one starved, right? They're just weak. Since we're in this together, Brother Wu and I brought food today. Starting tomorrow, we rotate in pairs. Miss a shift, and you lose a year's pay. Sixth Uncle's words are final. Report it and tell his family to prepare the funeral. What a move by Ma Lu. This was clearly a trap set by the jailers, but I had to play dumb. Otherwise, I'd be the first one fired. Wake up, you bastards. I don't care if he lives or dies. I just want the location of that 100,000 taels, Uncle whispered. First technique, tongue extraction. We secure his tongue to take his voice. It breaks his resolve. Next is finger crushing. Bandage him so he can breathe. If we throw water on him now, the shock will kill him. Sixth Uncle, if we use all 13 dungeon tortures, does he become a human stump? Basically. Most break by the third. To keep him alive, we use numbing powder. Ma Lu, with your skills, why rot as a lowly jailer? Join me, and I'll make you a centurion. Thank you, my lord. I'm honored, but the guard commandery trials are brutal. That's for outsiders. Your family is clean, so you're exempt from the trial. Please give me time to consider. I needed to think. Switching careers after a lifetime of jailer duty is a massive step. I heard a successor of the Heavenly King cleansed his marrow here for 7 days. Is it you? I bowed. Greetings, my lord. His aura was incredibly steady. I realized my newfound strength could no longer be hidden from real masters. Impressive, he murmured. Just then, a guard rushed in. My lord, the prisoner is waking. A little pressure, and he'll spill where the silver is. Confess, or this drug will keep you wide awake while we snip off your remaining fingers, toes, and nose. I'll talk. Where is the 100,000 taels? There's only 20,000. 7/10 went to the higher-ups. 1/10 went downstairs, and I nearly died keeping the last 20%. Corrupt to the core. 20,000 taels bought with the lives of 100,000 peasants. You think I wanted this? Refuse to choose a side, and you're ruined. Choose a side, and they make you flood the fields. Is Lord Sun really that terrifying? They call him half-blade in the martial world. One wrong word, and his blade is halfway out before you're dead. Woo, Uncle is leaving for the guard commandery to secure our future. Until your Vajra art is fully mastered, never leave this prison. Don't worry, Uncle, I understand. I turned back to the cell. Enjoy your meal, my lord. Thank you both. Might I ask your names? I am Ma Lu, Uncle said, and I'm jailer Zhang Wu, I added. I shall remember, the old man nodded. He only asked to buy our goodwill. It was a cheap trick to keep us from abusing him. A grand minister, reduced to selling empty promises to lowly jailers just to survive. Hey, did you hear? Old Lou is getting promoted. No way. When? He bought his office with cash. The decree came this morning. He's the new Yong'an magistrate. Buying a title is a point of no return. One wrong move, and you're crushed. Woo. I start at the guard commandery next month. Stay safe here. Take care, sixth uncle. You too. Honestly, Wu, I've been meaning to find you a wife so your family line doesn't end. Uncle, I'm still too young for that. I don't have those plans yet. You don't fancy any of them? No. I just feel like I don't belong in this world. Picky boy. Fine, I'm staying here tonight. Beat it. All right, I'm off. Back in my room, I began practicing. I achieved minor mastery of the Vajra art in just 18 months. 6 more years, and I can match elite masters. This secret stays with me. Suddenly, footsteps echoed outside my wall. Damn it, why isn't the kid back yet? Who are you, sneaking into my yard at midnight? Who taught you to dig these vicious traps? Lately, there are too many wild dogs. I wanted to catch some. I have a 20,000 taels deal. I want to buy the death of prisoner number 2. That prisoner belongs to Liu Qing's faction. Taking this money is a death sentence. 20,000 taels is enough to live like a king. Don't miss out. Whose death are you buying? The man pulling Liu Qing's strings. Young master, we thought you left. I couldn't find your restroom, so I stepped outside. Now, arrange a girl for me. Someone curvy and experienced. No problem at all. The next morning I rushed to see uncle. Sixth uncle. Wu, aren't you supposed to be home? Something happened. Wang Erdan tried to buy prisoner 2's life. He's dead in my yard now. Good job. Cell 2 holds Liu Qing's ally. Assassinating a third-rank official will shock the court. Uncle, the masterminds won't let me live. They will try to silence me. Join the guard commandery with me then. Though we must still be careful. What if I offer my secret manual and the marrow cleansing recipe to Lord's son? Will that buy his protection? It might work. Tomorrow, I'll ask Lord's son to grant you a 7th rank title. Once you're an official, no assassin would dare touch you inside the prison. Sigh. This chaotic world, only strength guarantees survival. The next day, Uncle teased. The girl screamed all night. Wu, did you actually touch her? Uncle, do you think so poorly of me? I just paid her to scream. He laughed. You need to learn about women otherwise. If a beautiful female prisoner arrives, your lack of experience will ruin you. Uncle, stop mocking me. Just then, a senior guard stopped me. Jiang Wu, your 6-year term is near. Listen to me. Pull some strings and get transferred to the Imperial Academy. Report there immediately. This dungeon is going to turn upside down. If one official can die, so can another. I watched him leave, confused. I didn't go home last night, but when I got back, Uncle Zhao yelled, Wu, your damn yard is a minefield of traps. Wang Erdan climbed over, impaled his feet, and died. 20,000 taels in silver bills. How did a trash gambler get this fortune? A massive conspiracy lies behind this case. Xiao Wu, this is far too dangerous. We must open an investigation. Uncle Zhao, do what you must. I was at Chunhuang Tower last night, with full proof. Brother Wu, you have been named an honorary 7th rank chief. Ha ha ha, here is your official seal. Lord Sun did this to win you over. To win you over, he offered up that secret manual. After soaking in the medicinal vat, his power surged. So he secured this honorary post from the emperor. From today on, you are untouchable. With this rank, the masterminds behind the scenes won't dare touch you openly. Even so, Brother Wu, do not be careless. The decree is not yet official. If the desperate killer tries to silence you, we must set up defenses. Tonight, we do this, Uncle Six. Do not worry. I will be careful. Humph. Once I kill this Jiang Wu, your head is worth 10,000 taels of silver. That is enough to keep me living like a king for years. This is my ultimate secret weapon. No matter how strong you are, one breath of this will paralyze you. Blame yourself for blocking the path of important people. It is empty. This smoke is poisoned. Uncle Six, let's hide inside for a bit. The poison must have taken effect by now. Let's go check. Before he even passes out, the two of us can easily finish him off and send him to hell. This Liu Qing is incredibly ruthless. This man, he is a descendant of the Yang family. His mother is Liu Qing's own sister. What? The one behind this assassination is actually Liu Qing? He wants the vice minister dead, but wants to drag me down too. He looks weak, but secretly, he even sends his own nephew to his death. He is more venomous than a viper. This is cutting off one's own hand to survive. Liu Qing was jailed for over a year, using this to gain the emperor's sympathy. Brother Wu, we cannot touch him now. Let's pretend we were never here. The vice minister must die in his cell. Liu Qing is not only out of prison, but has also become a high-ranking Grand Secretariat scholar. What power? The feud between us is set. Liu Qing, you wanted my name just to buy my death. A gentleman's revenge can wait 100 years. We will see who laughs last. Brother Wu, you are finally back. Good morning, Brother Wu. No need to be polite. We are all colleagues. Any news in the jail lately? Plenty. Lots of tough guys are taking advantage of the new warden's arrival, shouting at us all day. We cannot hit or curse them, and we must serve them good food. It is frustrating. We do the dirtiest work for pennies, and we cannot even take bribes. I am quitting next month. Effective today, Dian Mao is promoted to head jailer of both zones. He will assist me in managing all affairs of the prison. His orders are my orders. If you do not like it, get out. I will take my leave now. Go ahead. What was this place like 2 months ago? It will remain that way. It is up to you now. If anyone dares touch Lord Tiger, they will die horribly. Come on, kill me. Pang Heihu, the tyrant of Black Tiger Mountain, a rapist and child murderer. Death row inmates like him are the most troublesome. Since they are going to die anyway, they fear nothing. But before his execution, we must teach him the rules. Gower, pin him down. Apply the medicine to stop the bleeding. I kept the other half for you. If you act up again, I will make sure you are controlled for life. On execution day, the guards won't inspect you that closely anyway. Am I right? I ask. You answer. Understood? Yes, master. I will tell you everything. Why did you leave your mountain for the capital? On our chief's orders, to deliver money. To whom? Master, it was for a powerful figure. Did you deliver it? I delivered it. Only then did I go out drinking. All right, we are out of water. Take him back. It was a waste of effort, but at least I established authority. 3 years in this era, and I have become a despicable exploiter. Or maybe it is all the fault of money. Lord Tang, eat and drink your fill. Tomorrow is your final journey. Thank you, young man. Lord Tang, executing a 4th-rank censor at the marketplace is unprecedented in Dakun history. Even now, do you truly have no regrets? Regrets? There is nothing to regret. If I had to choose again, I would still impeach Liu Qing. If I did not go to prison, his character would not have been tempered over these 2 years, nor would he have been appointed to reclaim the 4 southern commanderies. Even if my entire family of 30-plus lives was exchanged for those 4 commanderies, it was worth it. In terms of loyalty, no one in the court can compare to you. Indeed. But if Liu Qing fails, even as a ghost, I will curse his ancestors, cursing him to a terrible death. Seriously, another peasant trying to get me killed. Whoever wants to read this deadly stuff can read it. Stop being angry. Come and eat. You are on your way tomorrow. 10 years of brotherhood. I did terrible things for Black Tiger Mountain. And in the end, he wants my life. Some brother. It hurts to be betrayed, doesn't it? Actually, the day you went to prison, I investigated at the Honghua Tower. That girl was already terminally ill. She provoked you to kill her on purpose. It was a trap. Brother Wu, I beg you, when my big brother comes later to the prison to beg you, starve him a bit to help me vent my anger. No need. He will end up here sooner or later anyway. That powerful figure no longer needs our mountain to gather wealth. He knows too many secrets, so he will die even worse than me. What is your big brother's name? Guo Tiangshu, the great hero. Guo Tiangshu? A hero roaming the land, saving lives. Does that not require money? He does not do business, nor is he an official. Where does his silver come from? It is all from the brothers killing and robbing. Guo Tianshu, I will remember that. This mountain only had 5 or 6 people at first. After I joined, he saw I was fierce and loyal. So he handed the stronghold to me while he lived in comfort. 10 years, plus the chaotic times, we had 800 brothers. Who dared cross us within 500 miles? Killing officials was common. But we had backing. That big figure became a court heavyweight last year. Now, Black Tiger Mountain is useless to him, so he wants to discard us. That bastard Guo Tiangshu wants to sell me out to save himself. I want to eat him alive, but I cannot name that big figure. I still have a mother at home. Lord Tang, drink this hot soup and prepare to go. Being an official is too much trouble. You plot against me, and I will mess with you until death. Lord Tang, you have been free-spirited your whole life. Hold your ground at the end. Do not lose your composure. Let us go. Except for me, everyone is just a passing flash. People in this jail come and go. No one can stay. If Uncle Six leaves, I will be truly alone. Wait. Old Tang was thoroughly searched when he entered. No paper, no pen. no visitors. This letter must be from that person who sent it. A grand secretary at the peak of power actually passed a secret to the bureau through a death row prisoner. He did not even dare show the emperor. This is a storm that could crush him. Damn it, all this effort for this thing? Liu Qing has now become the crown prince's tutor, a first-rank official dominating the court. Those who were once jailed with him are all rising rapidly. Even the most cunning old foxes are starting to tremble with fear. Since this world has mystical powers, perhaps ghosts exist too. Praying for peace of mind is fine. Mercy, my lord. Have mercy. Tell me, is there a nun named Jingshuan in Bailong Temple, or a lay Buddhist named Jingshuan who visits? My lord, the temple only has the Jing generation. Definitely no lay Buddhist named Jingshuan. Did you forget something? Speak. My lord, you know of the 3 noble consorts in the palace, right? Consort Shu, Consort Xian, Consort Day, and Consort Shu. Consort Shu's real name is Liu Jingshuan. A love letter from 8 years ago was actually written to her. Those words in that letter, old Tang, as a death row prisoner. What you held is a massive royal scandal. Does Consort Shu often go to Bailong Temple to pray? Every year at the end of March, when the flowers bloom, she definitely goes. Without exception. Liu Jingshuan is the consort, and Liu Qing is 18 years older than her. If this letter is handed over, the entire Liu clan will be executed. That old fox Tang did not dare send it himself, so he dumped it on me despite my care. How wicked. You did very well. I will reward you later. You must know the temple well, right? Where does lay Buddhist Jingshuan pray? Naturally, in the Grand Hall. A few years ago, I witnessed her presence there. She truly looked like an empress. But praying in the Grand Hall is only natural. When she rests, does she meet other people? Of course. Tutor Liu takes his clan there yearly, and she meets them. But only Liu Qing gets to be alone with her behind closed doors. For Liu Qing and Consort Shu, only love matters. Uncle Zhao, is Uncle Six back yet? Not yet. But do not worry. He took 30+ types of poisons and antidotes from me. As long as he avoids a direct fight, he will be safe. Truly the Poison King. How is the situation in the capital lately? Help Uncle Zhao look into it. The second prince is in his fief, the third guards the north, and the fourth was born to Consort Shu. I heard rumors that the fourth prince looks nothing like the emperor. It is true. The emperor once suspected it and demanded a paternity test. What was the result? Their blood blended together. That is a fact. Since then, no one dared speak of it, even though the prince has 6 fingers and double pupils, and is slow. If the blood blended, Liu Qing must have rigged it. The crown prince is weak, and the other princes are away. If the emperor passes, the throne goes to that foolish prince. If Liu Qing succeeds, the Dakun dynasty will change its name to Liu. No wonder the Grand Secretary wanted Liu Qing dead. Uncle, do you have any knockout drugs that can make someone pass out instantly? This is called This is Beauty's Drunk. Pop the cap, cover their face, and they're out. Useless against elite martial artists, though. Knockout time depends on their build. Good stuff, how much? A cheap trinket. You rarely visit, so no charge. Thanks. Cheeky brat. Uncle, I have to run. Off you go. Fifth brother, you're finally back. Shuntian Court wants the confession tomorrow morning, but the prisoner is tough as nails. They even use torture. Who is it this time? The mighty general's kid. Their horse trampled a man to death, and they hacked the grieving husband to pieces. Bystanders saw it, but they bound them and framed them instead. Mighty general? Do they think they own this prison? Since your family is begging for death, don't blame me for sending you to hell. Go get Warden Han. Tell him I'm waiting in the cell. Keep this amulet closed so spirits don't cling to you. If you can't handle it, don't force yourself. Thanks, fifth brother. Fifth brother, how do we play this? The general hasn't sent a word. They look down on us. No bribe, no action. Get him down first and feed him. I will handle Shuntian Court when Warden Han arrives. Corrupt officials can't fix their own mess, so they try to drag us down. He is just a minor general. I do not believe he can block the sky with one hand. Brother Han, calm down. I did not invite you here to cause trouble, but the prisoner won't talk. If this blows up, none of us are safe. You are the warden, you must speak up. Who cares about Shuntian Court? Our job is to guard prisoners, not to help them manufacture fake cases. I thank Brother Han on behalf of the guards. Fifth brother, you are resourceful. Since Chang Yuan dared to commit a crime on our turf, we will find a way to punish him, even if Shuntian Court won't. Rest assured, Han, if court won't shine, our prison will. Just wait for the show. Uncle, we all know the truth, but the general is too powerful for low-level guards like us. Tomorrow in court, you must tell the truth. No matter the torture, grit your teeth and hold on. This is your only way out. Just don't back down and keep accusing Chang Yuan. The judge had no choice but to throw him in prison. I will get you justice. Tiezu, stay alert tonight. Forget the patrols and just keep your eyes on him until court tomorrow morning. Watch him not to stop suicide, but to prevent assassination. Do not let any other guards near him tonight. The new recruits are untrustworthy and easily bribed. High officials like the general know this game well. If they cannot bribe us, they will strike in secret. We cannot give them that chance. Fifth brother, do not worry. I will stay awake tonight. Not even a fly gets past me. Fifth lord, why are you here? Any orders? There is a job I need you to do. The general's son killed a man. Tomorrow, I want the whole city talking about it. A piece of cake. Fifth lord, just watch. Tomorrow, gather a massive crowd at court and loudly argue that the peasant is innocent. We beggars might be lowly, but we still stand for justice. Trust me, Fifth Lord, we will make a scene. Reliable as always. Let's drink at Lao Li's another day. Where is Zhou Tieju? Still, watching the peasant, hasn't left all night. Tie him up. Ha ha ha. Fifth brother, I've got some new interrogation tricks. Let me handle him. Give him a proper welcome. You broke the rules, so we play by the rules. Fifth Lord, please make it quick. When you were raping that poor girl last night, you sure enjoyed taking your time. Squire Wang paid 1,000 taels of silver for your miserable death. We took the money, so we must show some professional ethics. Last night, I ordered the peasant killed. Why did you stop me? You looked down on me, Chang. Forgive us, General. Killing a prisoner is a capital offense. We cannot take that risk. If anything happens to my son in jail, none of you will survive. Bastard. You feed me bare bones while that death row scum gets roast chicken? Don't eat if you're broke? Loser. Go ahead and kill me. Taking a general's son to the grave is totally worth it. Since the nephew died by an inmate's hand, this plot won't trace back to the Yu clan. Once the general's son entered the prison, he tried stealing an inmate's chicken leg, but the rapist bit his throat clean off, spraying blood everywhere. When the general tried to avenge him, the outlaw crushed his balls with a single punch. That's what these arrogant nobles deserve. Their tyranny finally caught up with them. The public doesn't care about justice. They just love watching elites fall. With the Changs demoted and the magistrates punished, Grand Secretary Li's plot in this prison is already half finished. Go look it up. Looks like it is not poisoned. 3,000 taels of silver plus this Manuel the thief was not lying. But this handwriting, I should head back to the imperial prison and ask those old scholars. The 6 Jia talismans hanging in the temple. How is this possible? His movement is incredible. The martial world is not just about fighting, it is about playing the game. Still, you need survival skills in these times. Tomorrow, Lady Lu visits Beilong Temple. If Lu Qing dares to rush 500 miles back to the capital to meet her, this city's sky is going to fall. Perfect time to enjoy the show. Catch those two in the act, and Lu Qing is dead. Let's see if Grand Secretary Li has the guts to risk it all. Have you decided, Grand Secretary? No dynasty lasts 1,000 years, only 1,000-year-old clans. For a mere city, why wade into these muddy waters? Please reconsider, sir, or we face ruin. It is too late to back out now. Supporting the Crown Prince is our only way forward, even if it means complete destruction. The Crown Prince is weak and will not last long. Once we get proof of Lu Qing's affair with Lady Lu, we can put a child puppet on the throne. The Li family will rule. How is Lu Qing? Feigning illness. Using a double. He snuck into Beilong Temple last night. Our men are ready at the tunnel's end. Things have come to this, we must strike first. Go do it. Yes, sir. Forgive the intrusion, senior. I am Ma Wu, a nobody. I am no senior, just Guo Tiangsu, known as the mountain and river hero. Oh, so you are the great hero. Truly, hearing about you does not compare to meeting you. Your reputation is well deserved. You flatter me. You have impressive strength, young man. Who is your master? Oh, no master. Just a lowly imperial guard scraping by. I practice the basic golden bell technique. Maybe I am just naturally gifted. This old fox is watching Beilong Temple from the cliff. Must be Li's man, waiting for the scandal to unfold. I need to leave. Since Her Highness's carriage is here, I can die happy having seen it. Senior, I will take my leave. Father, come inside. I need to talk to you. The time is near. If Liu Qing is inside, we will hear them soon. If they do not show, my thunder bomb will make you both famous. Ah, assassins! Grand Guardian Lu Qing. She is your cousin. How dare you? Bastard. You dare impersonate the Grand Guardian? Die. He looks familiar. It is the jade-faced scholar, Grand Secretary Lee's retainer. Lee is completely finished now. The guards will find that tunnel exit sooner or later. The scholar was poisoned with an aphrodisiac. This poison must be Lee's doing to ruin Lu Qing. Once the Secret Service finds the poisoner, Li Songshan will not be able to explain himself. That is treason, punishable by execution of his entire clan. Master, the Beilong Mountain plot succeeded. Li Songshan, you finally took the bait. Ever since I lost that letter 8 years ago, I knew you would use it against me someday. But if anyone tries to attack me with this again, the world will just see it as another cheap slander. Go and eliminate everyone involved in today's mess, including my own uncle, the imperial consort's father. Your Majesty, an urgent report. Lady Lu was visiting Beilong Temple today when someone dug a tunnel. Is that so? What did Lu Qing do after sneaking back yesterday? He stayed inside until an hour ago. What do you think? The Grand Guardian is a master player. I agree. Do you think Lu Qing meeting his cousin every year has another motive? Li Songshan may be from a powerful clan, but he still loves his country. There is no smoke without fire. Without dirt on Lu Qing, he would not dare try this. Your Majesty, since Li Songshan lost, he must accept defeat. Hey, why is the food so late? Trying to starve us? I am a fourth-rank official, you fool. How dare you not serve me first? Oh, my apologies, Lord Dai. Eat this white rice while it is hot. There are many here with higher ranks than me. Why give me rice? Sir, your family paid us well. I see. My family is thoughtful. Lord Dai, you were Grand Secretary Lee's student. Now that he's ruined, why do you curse him so fiercely? That old dog-framed loyal men. Everyone should turn on him. I am just being righteous. Your virtue is inspiring, sir. Who is Daiku? That would be me. The higher-ups cleared you. You are free to go. Hear that? I knew I was innocent. I am leaving. Who is next? All right, boys, my shift is over. Here is your share of the cut. Congrats. Boss Cheng. No, Warden Cheng now. We will be relying on you. I'll need your recommendations, sir. Congratulations to us. After years of scraping by, I finally shed that miserable uniform. Yet, humans are never satisfied. It looks glorious, but you're actually walking a tightrope. The higher the rank, the slimmer your chances of surviving retirement. Just look at those two old ministers. Why don't you just pick one? I'm not cut out for managing. You're new and need silver to grease palms upstairs, so just promote the highest bidder. Honestly, don't even look at anyone offering less than a fortune for these 2 spots. With the right bribes, they'll be official in no time. Old Lee was right about how this world works. Big fish eat little fish, and without your own strength, relying on anyone is useless. Wait, 5 twos? I know that hand. You lost, Uncle Six. Ha ha ha. Not even a year, and you, brother. You've gotten a lot sturdier. A Vice-Thousand Commander of the Guard? This Marshal Yama's backing is insane if even the Guard's top brass call him brother. Uncle Lu, your trip south this past year must have earned you some legendary merit, right? Otherwise, how could you rise so fast? The higher-ups showed favor. 5 twos, you haven't seen anything yet. That Lu Ting is a true menace. If he ever decided to rebel, absolutely no one could stop him. That old fox's arrogance knows no bounds. The Emperor's health rumors claim he's bedridden, but when I stood duty, I saw elixirs keeping him alive. He can easily last another 2 years. So, while they publicly declare his end is near, it's actually just a show to save face. This Emperor is a master schemer, baiting the big fish. The Chang family, father and son, were so mighty, yet the general died just like that? Huh. Evil brings its own ruin. Clawed by inmates in prison, he died of infection. That's fate. Man, I was holding that in. Ha ha ha, you're pretty ruthless, but that was satisfying. Uncle Six, you used to hate getting involved in trouble. Now that you're a Vice-Thousand Commander, have you really thought this through? 5th brother, I met a man named Jiang Tianhe down south, an honest official. When his home was raided, there was nothing but ruin. Yet he harbored grand dreams of reform. People like him rarely end well. I know some things must be done, even if failure is certain, no turning back. Even if my blood splatters the palace steps, I, Ma Lu, accept it, as long as this world gets a tiny bit better. I spent 4 years in this dark prison, laughing at greed, used to blurred lines. I can live like dust, but I won't crawl like a worm. Uncle Six, you're much braver than me. You chose the hardest path. He served as a jailer for 20 years, witnessed endless darkness, and now wants to find the light. But he doesn't know that the entity in the palace refining elixirs is by no means ordinary. Until I have the absolute power to crush them, I must keep laying low. 5th brother, you're finally here. Did Lord Six leave you any instructions last night? Why? What happened? Something massive happened. Your Uncle Six just took over, and right off the bat, he dealt with the former lieutenant, had him whipped publicly and exiled 3,000 miles. He even decreed that taking kickbacks means exile or death. Looks like Uncle Six is dead serious this time. Fifth brother, do you think Lord Six will purge our imperial prison as well? Unlikely. This place is the Emperor's domain, so strict laws are expected. We just keep playing our usual game as always. Is that you, Hero Guo? We meet again. Catch. As long as I'm in this jail, you'll have plenty of good food and wine. Satisfying. Truly fine wine. Brother, with your skills, you could easily be a centurion in the guard. Why waste your time as a jailer? It's a long story. Hero Guo, have you had your fill of this meal? Ha 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 ha. Well fed and watered. Guards, take this guest to the torture chamber. I will personally entertain him. Brother, what are you doing? Hypocrites are worse than open villains. Guo Tianshu, you bred bandits to slaughter villages. I will make you beg for death. This is for Peng Heihu's dying wish, and for all those innocent villagers who died in vain. Ah, Lord Jiang, please enjoy. Jiang Tianhethus is the man who dragged Uncle Six onto a path of death. If you're a hypocrite, I won't spare you. Brother Tianhe, don't drink that stuff. I still have half a bowl of millet here. Once in prison, every meal is a gift from the jailer. Thank you for the favor, Lord. Since you have the courage to risk your life for your countrymen, I will fulfill your wish. Eat up. You prison officials are subhuman. If I ever get out of here, I'll skin you alive. So corrupt and arrogantous, there no law left? Brother Hu, Jiang Tianhe is dirt poor. You can't squeeze a dime out of him. Why bother stooping to his level? Did someone speak up for him? Our boss's boss, the fifth-ranked director of the Justice Ministry, gave orders yesterday. Plus, some filthy, rich, noble heirs want to buy Jiang Tianhe's safety for 10,000 pieces of silver. Fifth brother, what do you think? Who else asked about him? Han Piyi also inquired. Though he didn't say much, I can tell he respects Jiang Tianhe immensely. Who is going to return this 10,000 silver to him? Understood. Then, fifth brother, tomorrow the top courtesan of Spring Pavilion performs. We have plenty saved. Listening to a tune to relax would be nice. I've recently had some breakthroughs in my martial arts, so it's a good time to take a break. The Great Rain Steps, based on the 9 palaces and 8 trigrams, combined with my inner Quimmy diamond invincibility technique, is fully mastered. Of mastery. I wonder how many moves I could survive against a top-tier grandmaster. Where is Zhou Tiezhu? He quit long ago and opened a restaurant down south. Lord Han was also transferred. The current warden is Cheng Gu. Remember Warden Liu? How is he lately? He's now the prefect of Yong'an, rising like a rocket after backing Grand Protector Liu. This ambitious Liu Qing, governing 9 commanderies, wasn't enough. His reach is so long, yet the court allowed it. They had to. Barbarians fear the Grand Protector, so they raid Yong'an instead, killing 2 prefects in a year. The court has no choice but to use the Grand Protector's men. Clever move. Why are my kickbacks only 3 silver? That's 10 times less. Fifth brother, you weren't here. Old Li lacks your fearsome presence to keep order. Plus, Lord Han constantly visits Jiang Tianhe. No one dares skim food money now. Most importantly, that Jiang Tianhe, I never believed in sages, but now I do. Every guard who resigned talked to him and insisted on turning over a new leaf. Even Zhou Tiezhu was redeemed. Ha ha ha, my rules got broken by a mere prisoner? How interesting. The road to immortality is lonely. With these sages and heroes around, it's not too boring. Fifth brother, I'm new here. From now on, in this imperial prison, please look after me. Warden Cao is too polite. This Cao Bin is a noble heir parachuted in, likely here to line his pockets. Too bad, Cheng Guo is pressing from above, while Jiang Tianhe blocks below. He probably hasn't seen a dime in 6 months. Fifth brother, let's cut the pleasantries. I heard that back then, Old Li gave the jailers 400 silver a month. Is that true? It's true, and that was just the guard's share. Fifth brother, let's be honest. I became the warden here just to rake in cash. Whoever pays me is my master. Lord Warden is truly straightforward. Fifth brother, I heard you managed the kickbacks under Old Li. Go ahead and show your skills. You have the final say. If I'm in your way, I'll take leave tomorrow. Just give me my silver. Since you trust me, Lord, I'll give it a shot. I have a plan. Do 2 things. First, prepare clean water. Second, tell me about the troublemakers lately. Did you all receive last month's kickbacks? Is there anyone who doesn't want this money? If you want the cash, you must understand how it comes. This money is squeezed from prisoners, covered in blood, I heard some of you take the cash but play the saint behind our backs, refusing to do the dirty work while mocking colleagues who do. Laughable. If you have the spine, don't take the money, only then can you criticize others. If I find out anyone takes the money while badmouthing colleagues, they'll be whipped to death. I'm giving you a chance now. If you can't stand the rules, strip off your uniform and leave. After today, if you want to quit, you'll face 100 lashes first. Better to have a chosen few than a useless crowd. Those remaining at least know they are jailers. Pitying prisoners is the Buddha's business. Drink this bowl, and all your past insults toward me are wiped clean. Do you dare? Lord Warden, you'd better think this through. The warden took leave. The head jailer was my recommendation. And now I run this place. I don't have to starve you to make you die of natural causes. Karma is real. Retribution is certain. 6 months ago, you had a blast cursing me. Today, drink this and we're even. If you don't, you look down on me, Jiang. I'll drink. Barely passed. Lord Jiang, seeing your colleagues suffer because of you, how does it feel? It is I, Jiang, who have failed my colleagues. Since you owe them, if one of them breaks the law and ends up in your hands in the future, when it's time for execution, what will you do? The state has laws, a home has rules. I owe them, and I can pay with my own flesh. But if they break the law, they must face justice. He is sharper than a blade, ruthless even to himself. Trying to win an argument with this kind of person is beyond my level. Lord Jiang, since you're in prison, act like a prisoner. Stop trying to play the hero and preaching goodness. Such high matters are unrelated to me, but I will still advise goodness. Even in darkness, we must strive to reach the light. Abusing and exploiting prisoners, no matter how smooth-tongued you are, you can't change its dark nature. Gentlemen, please step inside. This is your paradise. As long as you pay, I can even arrange courtesans tonight. Jiang Tianhe, if you move in, you accept the rules. If you don't stay, you're dragging these old colleagues down to suffer with you. Let's see what you choose. I am already a criminal facing charges, so I must obey. Please make the arrangements. Show Lord Jiang to cell 1. Fifth brother, why do you always pick on him? Did he offend you? He's leading you to your death. I haven't let him die in prison, which is already a mercy. Sigh. Be polite to him from now on. Lord Jiang is about to be released. Word from the palace is that he'll be promoted to third-rank vice minister. Which ministry? Justice. Vice Minister of Justice? Isn't that my ultimate boss? Are you playing with me? I just got done mocking him, and now this. What about the former vice minister, Han Shan? He was promoted to minister. Sigh. Thank goodness. Chenggu hasn't been coming to work lately, right? Fifth brother, you've been staying in the prison too long. Maybe Chenggu is too young to hold an 8th-rank post. Rising too fast makes it easy to lose one's way. I'll go look for him after my shift tonight. Uncle is leaving first. Open the door. Young man, are you looking for Chung the Master's mansion? Didn't you know? He moved to the north of the city 6 months ago and sold this house to my family a few days ago. Sorry to bother you, brother. How much do you owe? I borrowed 50,000 taels. That's minor. How much did you lose in total? 150,000 taels? You lost that much in total? Not in total in a single night. Lord Wang loves gambling, and to flatter him, I'd play a few rounds. Who knew I'd lose control and panic? The master kept egging me on, so I bet bigger and bigger. Is Lord Huang getting transferred? Fifth brother, how did you know? Warden, since you can't pay your massive debt, our parlor reported you to the Ministry of Justice. An official decree stripping you of your post. Here is the document. Lord Huang, wake up. Guar, you're young. You can always start over. No chance. Do you really think a corrupt man like him would spare his own subordinates' money? Ruthless and ungrateful, how long can he even stay in office? He'll end up in prison or worse. Once Lord Huang is gone, demote yourself to Shuntian Prefecture and wait for him in the cells. Farewell, master. Safe travels. Once he steps through this door, Jiang Tianhai will walk a path of no return. If such men didn't exist, who would protect our land? If everyone only cared about self-preservation like me, this world would never see peace. Did you hear? Warden Cheng was dismissed. No way. Isn't he tight with the higher-ups? Humph, the one who fired him was Lord Huang himself. But I've got some inside scoop on him. He lost 100,000 taels to Lord Huang. Ha ha ha. All right, everyone, let's go. Take care, Warden. Master, why are you wearing a prison uniform? Where is your official robe? I'm no longer Warden. I've been demoted back to a commoner. Just call me Guor. Forgive my past offenses, everyone. Hold on. Don't rush to clean the manure buckets. Where you fall is where you must stand back up. Understand? Fifth brother, I got it. Fifth brother, I want to learn martial arts. Why the sudden interest? I've recently gained insights into torture, but my physical strength and energy are lacking. Go buy these ingredients. For the rare herbs, use 100-year ones for now. You can handle them better. Fifth brother, words cannot express my gratitude. Incredible. What is this torture method called? 1,000 cuts Xiao Wu. Stay in the prison these few days and don't go home. If anything seems off, lock the gates immediately. Someone is about to turn the world upside down. His Majesty has planned everything, so there won't be major surprises. Uncle Yu is the one person I want to protect. Whoever touches him, I will grind their bones to ashes. Fifth brother, learn disguise and bone shrinking. These skills will save your life. Master Cao, what is this? Fifth brother, I'm here to escape trouble. Let me stay here for half a month. Is your house on fire? Or did you get some wealthy young lady pregnant? Those are trivial matters. I, Cao, am a real man who would even court a princess. Why should I fear them? I heard the emperor is truly dying. All the officials are waiting in the palace. Word is he named the fourth prince as crown prince. What? My father is close to the second prince. We thought supporting him was a sure bet. But the emperor is an old fox. Naming the fourth prince, who has no roots in court, as crown prince is madness. Once the emperor dies, if the capital doesn't descend into chaos, I'll write my name backward. No, don't even wait for his death, just watch. Within 2 days, this capital will run red with blood. Of course, I had to pack my things and hide in the prison. Once we lock the gates, who cares what happens outside? Master, save me. Eat your fill first. Only then will you have the strength to survive. Thank you for the meal, master. Get up. You're a respectable figure out there, the heir to a famous sect. I still owe you some respect. May I ask why you sought me out, master? Naturally, I covet your legacy. Your Xingyi sect has quite a reputation in the martial world. I'm curious how you ended up here. I met a woman who insisted on seeing my true face. Next morning, I woke up surrounded by guards. You have no idea. You slept with her? Then why did she betray you? Who the hell slept with her? She was from the Thousand Illusions demon sect, and I was just careless enough to fall for her trick. I heard you're the disciple of the guardian heavenly king, possessing the indestructible Vajra art. True, and I can pass all my skills to you. You certainly see things clearly. My Xingyi sect's legacy focuses on disguise and bone shrinking. You need a secret recipe to make a skin-thin mask. To master bone shrinking, you must understand the body's skeletal structure, then use a special technique to adjust your entire frame, carefully feeling every single bone. You are indeed not suited to practice this. Remember the method, and find me a successor in the future. Your successor is right in front of you. The words ruler and father perfectly sum up the relationship between ministers and the emperor. When a father dies, his children don't even cry. When the emperor dies, no one is truly grieved. Heaven has eyes. Fifth brother, a distinguished guest has arrived. At a time like this, who is it? The son of the Minister of Rights. Serve him well, and don't neglect him. This prison is a ripoff. Demanding 20 taels for a courtesan. Why don't they just rob me? I've sent word to your father. He'll have you out tomorrow. I don't sleep in used bedding. Go get me a brand new set. Here is your meal, young master. Would you like to eat? Do you think I'm a dog? This slop is unfit for me. What would you like then? I'll order from a restaurant. Get lost. I despise parasites like you. I'll spare your worthless life today. Thank you, master. Take care, master. Fifth brother, the 20,000 garrison troops of the 5 cities command are swarming toward the palace. The Grand Secretary is finished. The palace is locked down tight. This rabble stands no chance. How could they match the black armor guards? They say there are only 3,000 of them, but I bet there are over 10,000. We must make sure this rabble doesn't breach the palace and cause a bloodbath. Hold the line. We can't let things spin out of control. This prince's style of action indeed warrants caution, and he has powerful backing. We still don't know if Liu Taibo has returned to the capital. To maintain order and mitigate risk, we've deployed tight security. The moment he returns, we must stop him from causing chaos. My lord, the emperor has passed, naming the fourth prince heir. We only need to return to the capital to protect his ascension, and the empire is yours. Why are you so leisurely sipping tea? Your shadow guards have already penetrated every corner of the capital, holding nearly half of the strength. If you return to command us, with our 8,000 retainers, we can control the emperor and rule in his name. In a few years, seizing the throne will be easy. Why aren't you moving, my lord? If I move, I'll fall right into the trap set by the emperor and you two. The emperor knew the fourth prince was my son. Yet he kept quiet all year out of fear I would rebel. Naming my boy Crown Prince now is just using him as bait to lure me back. I bet the moment I hit the road, this 150,000-strong army and the 9 southern provinces will change hands. Lord Taibo, are you really abandoning your son? You've had no heir for years, and he is your only blood. 2 days ago, I sent young Zikong with 5,000 retainers. By this hour, they should have entered the capital. My shadow guards in the palace will smuggle my son out, and Yang's men will ensure his safe return to the south. My son is the officially sealed crown prince, destined to rule. Once he inherits the throne, any other prince who takes the throne will be deemed a rebel usurper. Once my son is back in the south, we will expose the new emperor's crimes. Justice and the people's hearts will be on our side. From then on, it won't be the court hunting me but me, marching north under heaven's mandate to crush the rebels and protect our sovereign. If the new emperor behaves, so be it. If not, I'll establish a southern court to rival his. Isn't that better than walking into danger? You two have been undercover by my side all this time just to help me deceive the emperor. Now that the mask is off, let's settle this. Oh, I forgot to mention this move of mine is actually the legendary 37th strategy beyond the classic 36. You fight your way, I'll fight mine. Who are you? Take the city wall in half an hour, open the gates, and head to Beilong Temple. Retrieving the 4th prince is our priority. Why are we going there? Before we left, the Grand Guardian ordered us to take a life, provided it doesn't affect the grand plan. Who could possibly warrant his attention? Just a nobody. But he's an official with solid backing, and he's so incredibly cautious that he's stayed free until now. Light up the sky. Master Shu is highly skilled in the esoteric Great Mudra. Are you sure you can defeat him? If it's a fight to the death, sacrificing 10 years of my life will allow me to severely wound him with a single palm. Who can take down this boy? Or a dozen of you can team up. Kill him, and you'll get 1,000 gold. A master like him can't be measured by normal logic. Only poison can stop him. A pack of useless fools. If poison could touch Jiang Wu, would I have waited until now? Whoever kills him gets 5,000 gold. Master, the door is open. May the god of wealth protect you. Aren't you basically immortal now? May the god of wealth protect us. May the god of wealth protect us. Ah, my luck is terrible. It's all about playing politics and social obligations. Oh, it is 5th master. My lord, where is the toilet in this tunnel? It leads straight outside the imperial prison. Great. Why didn't you escape then? It is a complete bloodbath out there. Honestly, I feel much safer inside this cell. How is it looking outside? No clue where they came from, but another faction just arrived. Looks like 4,000 to 5,000 of them. They are all top-tier martial artists. They have completely blocked the palace gates, but they are only surrounding it, almost like they are waiting for someone. Just surrounding it? Waiting? Judging by their clothes, most of them are from the south. There are even some elite Manchu masters among them. Lu Qi, go back out and get more information. Find out who is leading that group. Once you clear that up, as long as I am in this prison, I will guarantee you eat and drink like a king every single day. Hold on, my lord. I will be right back. Did you find out who is leading them? Yes, my lord. Their leader is Yang Kang, the Poison King of the Northwest. All right, head back to your cell now. Thank you, my lord. But wait, my lord. Didn't you say the man who promised you was named Zhang Wu? But my name is Ma Wu. Poison King, why is the 4th prince taking so long to come out? Dawn will break in less than 4 hours. You must plan your next move, unless you already assume some accident happened. Your Majesty, Your Majesty, the 4th prince is collapsing. His troops have suffered devastating losses, and he has fewer than 100 men left. What do you think? Should I give the 4th prince a way out? This humble servant thinks we should let Yang Chang and his men enter the palace first. We can wipe them out to crush Liu Qing's forces before deciding on the 4th prince. If we do not free him, are you absolutely sure you can assassinate Liu Qing? Fine. Since none of you have the strength to assassinate Liu Qing, we will let the 4th prince escape. Leak a message to Yang Kang's crowd. I want them to clash with those 3,000 warrior monks. Once both sides are completely ruined, we will let about 100 survivors escape with the 4th prince. I will handle this immediately. What are the 3rd and 2nd princes up to? They are keeping vigil with the ministers in Weiyang Palace. They have not left. What about the 3rd prince's 200,000 border troops? Have we secured them? The champion marquis has fully taken them over, and all key commanders have been replaced by our own people. Subdue them and lock them in the imperial prison to await judgment. The Grand Secretary, Xie Ruling, plotted rebellion to slaughter the royal heir. Execute his entire clan and strip him of his titles. Let the court nominate a new emperor. Father, my brother, This is the supreme imperial throne we are talking about. Are you truly willing to just hand the supreme throne over to your second brother? Father, that seat has absolutely no appeal to me. My only pursuit is reaching the legendary Grandmaster realm. Our ancestors protect the great Kun Empire. I feel the exact same way. I am glad you can let it go. It is rare. Your father spent his entire life enslaved by power and wealth. Looking down from the peak, it is lonely and cold. Do you have what it takes to assassinate Liu Qing? Only a 30% chance of success. The Liu family ancestor is also a grandmaster, and his methods are far more ruthless than mine. What if our own family ancestor steps in? Our ancestor is already 200 years old. Being able to refine spiritual pills is already a miracle. His primary purpose is to remain a mysterious threat to keep our enemies in check, not to be a weapon we wield constantly. How did they manage to break into the palace? Charge in. Sect Master Lei is incredibly powerful. Master Lei, hurry up and follow us. All right, why on earth is this guy back? Ignore him. Tomorrow, notify the ministry to put a kill order on his head. We will make him beg for life and crave death. Oh no, this is bad. Poison King, do not panic. At the critical moment, you still need me. The Thunderblade King. Fourth Prince, I am coming to save you. Poison King, watch your back. Do not pursue them. Commander, what happened to you? Do not worry, a few days of rest will fix me up. Brother, just make sure you stay alive. If I am paralyzed for the rest of my life, dying would be much easier. Where did this blood come from? He is using a borrowed blade to kill. We cannot stay here any longer. With Ma Wu's incredible skills, why would he ever need a borrowed blade to kill an ordinary person? It must have been a highly influential figure, someone whose death he could never take the blame for. Even a top-tier master had to hide his tracks. He must have killed a first-rank official, the prime minister, or even a prince. Damn it all. Amitabha, may mercy be upon us. Benefactor Lei, once you pass on in peace, I will make sure to burn plenty of spirit money for you. Warden, something terrible has happened. A prisoner in the high-security ward just took his own life. Fifth brother, look at this. Just keep an eye on it. File the reports we need to file, and notify the family to come and collect the body. Thank you, brothers, for spending the night playing with me. Honestly, this bribe money feels too hot to hold in my hands. Take back what is yours, as we did nothing to earn it anyway. Everyone, keep it safe. So, how are things looking outside? The Prime Minister likely lost his battle, but it should be fine. Open up the prison gates, everyone. Let us prepare to welcome our guests. Third Prince, Brother Ning, wake up. It is Yuan Xiao. We shall take our leave. Your Highness, please enjoy your meal. I never expected to find such an extraordinary talent inside this prison. I truly underestimated the world's heroes. With your level of strength, why on earth are you rotting away as a humble guard? Your Highness flatters me. I am just a mere jailer. Carrying a deadly weapon usually demands that one shows off, but to secure fame and fortune, who would willingly choose to remain mediocre? Do you want the truth or a lie, Your Highness? The truth, of course. Then answer me this, Your Highness. Once I become an underworld tycoon or a powerful overlord, what comes next? As long as you hold absolute power, who could ever stand against you then? By the way, who was that person Minister Wei took away earlier? Lord Wei's son, Wei Ning. What crime did he commit? He forced himself on an innocent woman and slaughtered her entire family. Ha 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 ha! What a joke! What a complete waste of your martial arts skills. You did not even bother to intervene? Busybodies die young around here. I hope Your Highness can understand. Hey brothers, my lord, is your surname Huang? You ask when you already know the answer. Ah, so it really is you, my lord. Forgive my utter lack of respect. Hurry up and clean my cell, and bring me the finest food and wine. Once I am out of here, I will make sure you get a massive promotion. Thank you for your favor, my lord. Who on earth has been screaming like that day and night? It is absolutely deafening. You guards are far too brutal. Your Highness, if someone used dirty tricks to strip you of everything, leaving you homeless and forced to sell your ancestral home, would you not do whatever it takes to tear them to pieces for revenge? I do not care about your petty revenge. Shut him up! He is ruining my rest, and I will have him executed if he continues. Please calm down, Your Highness. I will make sure Lord Huang shuts up right away. Lord Huang, I am incredibly sorry, but you are not allowed to scream anymore starting today. You absolute bastard. I wish you a joyful stay in prison, my lord. May you find happiness here, and perhaps even raise a wonderful next generation in this cell. I wonder who would win if the two of us were to fight. Your Highness possesses legendary power. How could I ever hope to be your match? Are you practicing the demon-subduing golden body, the indestructible golden body, or the Vajra unbreakable divine skill? The Vajra unbreakable. Out of these three Qigong training methods, the most orthodox and pure is definitely the Vajra unbreakable divine skill. Your Highness is incredibly sharp. I am deeply impressed. Unfortunately, relying solely on that technique, you will never be able to step into the Grandmaster realm. Please enlighten me, Your Highness. To become a true martial Grandmaster, training only your physical body is simply not enough. Only training the physical body won't work. You must cultivate the spirit and achieve unity with heaven and earth to transcend the limits of martial arts. May I ask, Your Highness, do you have a chance of becoming a Grandmaster? Of course. In 5 years at most, there will be a place for me in the Grandmaster realm. I wonder what skill Your Highness practices to have such incredible potential. Humph, you guess. It must be some invincible technique then. I failed to trick it out of him. I have lived a completely carefree life, yet I never expected to lose my dignity in my old age and end up on the chopping block. Truly beautiful, damn it all. But this is good enough. With fine wine and food, I have managed to keep myself plump and healthy for months. Honestly, how many prisoners get treated this well? Tell the warden for me, old man. I am a master of 1,000 faces after all. But you killed far too many soldiers. This mess is just too big to cover up now. What a truly magnificent pot of wine. 100 taels of silver a pot. Consider this my farewell to you. Being able to drink such fine wine makes even death feel worth it. I only hope you will not let the legacy of my sect die out. Do not worry. As long as I am here, it will never die. In your next life, stay away from the martial world, and do not bother learning disguise techniques. Just reincarnate into an ordinary family, farm a few acres of land, and marry a nice wife. Thank you for the blessing. I truly hope I find a good family. Safe travels, old man. Lord Huang is truly in a pitiful state. The warden is actually paying out of his own pocket every day to feed him well, just so he can grow back some new flesh, and then slice him up again. This morning, I saw Lord Huang's son visiting. He claimed he would pay 30,000 taels of silver to buy his father a way out. Hey, I wonder if we can get a slice of that pie? Fifth brother, here is 50,000 taels of silver. Take it. I have finally vented my anger, and it is all thanks to your help, fifth brother. You must accept this money. This money belonged to you in the first place. I helped you because of who we are, not for the gold. I only hope that if I ever fall on hard times, you will remember our friendship and give me a hand. Brother Wu, you doing okay lately? Everything's fine. It's way more relaxing than being in prison. I heard you're getting married soon. Yeah, my parents set it up. She looks decent. New. Come here and greet Brother Wu. Hello, Brother Wu. Good girl. Tieju, cherish her. Be sure to invite me for wedding drinks. Boss, did that gentleman leave without paying? Brother Tieju, why is there suddenly an extra silver tael on the counter? Not poisoned and delicious. Tieju's cook is really talented. I'll definitely go back next time. Brother Wu, disaster has struck. Young Master Wei killed someone at Spring Breeze Pavilion and was thrown into jail. What exactly happened? Well, after he was brought in, we locked him up in cell number 2 on Guan Street and went to do our rounds. But once we finished our patrol and returned to the cells, young Master Wei was already a headless corpse. Brains and blood were splattered all over the floor. Who is the killer? Did you catch him? The killer, I'm afraid. Even Lord Wei can't afford to cross him. The third prince did it. Exactly. And as the warden of this place, none of us are going to get off easy. Lord Wei can crush us all like stepping on a few ants. Sai, we all handled this case together. Who could have known he'd be foolish enough to provoke the third prince? Brother Dao, panicking won't help now. We need to find the cause of death first and fabricate a proper story for his father. Brother Wu, how do we handle this? Did the third prince show any signs before he acted? When I ran over, I saw the third prince pin young Master Wei to the ground and end him with a single punch. When the Ministry of Justice officials arrive, just report the truth. If they let us write him off as getting what he deserved, I'm just afraid Lord Weizheng won't accept it. I'll go talk to the third prince later. He should take full responsibility. Brother Wu, our lives and my entire career are in your hands now. If my time as the warden is over, none of you will have it easy either. Lord Wei can easily crush us to death like ants. Crush you like ants. Still, we handled this together. Who could have known he'd be foolish enough to provoke the third prince? Brother Dao, panicking is useless. We must find the cause of death and get a proper story straight for his family. Brother Wu, what do you think we should do? Did the third prince show any signs before he acted? When I ran over, I saw him pin young Master Wei down and kill him with one punch. When the ministry officials arrive, just report the truth. If we label him as deserving of death, I'm just afraid Lord Wei Zhang won't let it go. I'll go and speak to the third prince. He should take full responsibility for this. Brother Wu, our lives and my future are in your hands. Ah, you're here. This humble servant greets your highness. No need for formalities. You are a legendary grandmaster, after all. You deserve some respect. Thank you, your highness. Do you think he deserved to die? I am just a humble jailer. I dare not judge the affairs of nobles. Stubborn fool. After all this time, you still won't speak your mind. How infuriating. Calm yourself, your highness. Courage is a luxury only those in high positions can afford. For the lowly, a moment of rage only brings swift ruin. Forgive me. When you've been a coward for so long, you get used to it. Even if I'm peerless, I can only use your highness's hand to see if young Master Wei's blood is truly red. Perhaps it will help me find a spark of my lost courage. After all, he raped women and slaughtered families, which is the only justice for those who suffer under him. Come, sit and talk. If I hadn't beaten Wei Ning to death, what would you have done? Keep putting up with it? I endure what I must. But if he met with an accident, I would simply whisper a prayer. If you had opened up to me earlier, I wouldn't have been so reckless. We should have let him die in agony, suffocating him slowly. Great idea, but it's a bit late for that now. Lord Wei will surely visit the prison soon. How does your highness plan to face him? Killing one or two makes no difference. Why not pull him up by the roots? Tell me more about Wei Zhang's evil deeds. If he dares to cross me, I'll have a perfect reason to end him too. I know the evidence of Wei Zhang sponsoring bandits and slaughtering villages, but I cannot let him leave any leverage for those who want him dead. I actually don't know much about Lord Wei. Is that so? When the Chancellor's rebellion failed, with your martial power, escaping the palace should have been easy. Why did you surrender? The rebellion wasn't my choice. My grandfather went ahead on his own. Though I did covet the throne, I could never kill my own brothers. If you're unwilling to submit, your highness, there's still a chance. This prison can't hold you, and if you command the 200,000 border troops, the throne means nothing to me. If my personal ambition triggered a war that ruined the nation, I could never forgive myself. The struggle for power is do or die. Are you really going to let them slaughter you, your highness? The only ones in this world who can kill me are imperial father and second brother. If father wants me dead, I'll return my life to him. If second brother wants it, he can have it too. People think the third prince is arrogant, yet who knew he's actually loyal and filial to a fault? Having someone like him guard the empire might be its greatest blessing. Jiang Tianhe pays respects to the third prince. How are you acquainted with Jiang Tianhe? He spent a year in this prison. His mind is sharp as a blade, and he harbors deep ambitions. He is indeed a rare talent. If he can earn your respect, I'll show him some courtesy. Rise. Your highness, may we remove the corpse first so the blood doesn't offend you? Get rid of it. Hand the body to his father, Wei Zhang. Tell him I did it, and it has nothing to do with anyone else. Your highness, when a murder occurs in prison, we must file an official report. There has to be a detailed explanation for Wei Zhang. A father is responsible for his son's sins. Since he couldn't raise him right, someone else did it for him. Wei Ning broke the law and should have been punished by the law. Why did your highness take matters into your own hands to vent your anger? You are a third-rank minister. You should understand the word politics by now. Why be so naive? Your words are truly enlightening, your highness. This humble servant shall take his leave. Didn't you notify his family about Wei Ning's death? Of course I did. I thought Lord Wei would show up, but he just sent a butler to cart the body away. The cunning old fox. Even his own son's death couldn't make him show his face. A man like Wei Zhang, I heard you've been getting close to the third prince lately. No one in the prison dares to deliver meals to him. As a veteran jailer, I had to bite the bullet and do it. What kind of person do you think he is? He is fiercely loyal, filial, and straightforward. Then you must know that people like him rarely end well in the imperial family. Uncle Lu's words are getting increasingly cautious and sharp. Getting too close to Xiao Jingao will only drag you into the abyss behind him. Xiao Wu, you must learn to read the situation clearly and control yourself. Some connections are too deep. They'll drag you into a dead end. The second prince's ascension is a done deal. Xiao Jingao is a prince, so no one dares touch him. But what about you? The newly appointed ministry official does nothing but target me. Now, even I, the fifth Yama, am forced to pull night shifts. He is Wei Zhang's disciple. The crown prince deliberately appointed him to counterbalance the Ministry of Justice. Since they can't touch Uncle Lu, they are taking it out on you. What should I do? I'm afraid it's too late to pull out now. Don't worry, just stay away from the third prince, and I'll handle the rest. I'll have someone send a message to Lord Wei. I bet he doesn't have the guts to completely ruin our relationship. To think Uncle Lu has to step in for such small matters. Wei Zheng, your anger must be boiling over by now. It's time for Lei the Heavenly Blade to rid the world of you. Uncle Lu, I see your strength has improved again. Not bad. His Majesty rewarded me with 2 more chi refining pills. Now I'm just 1 step away from becoming a Grandmaster. Is it only after you consume these 2 pills that His Majesty will let you run the intelligence network? Uncle Lu, it's always better to rely on your own cultivation. Eating things given by others easily leads to trouble. I know, but since the moment I joined the Imperial Guard Bureau, I had no choice. How are things going with Uncle Jean and Lu Qing? Old John is now the Bureau's pharmacist, and his father is in the palace preparing medicinal meals for the Crown Prince. As for Lu Qing, he is going mad over his nephew Wei Ning's death. He sent a Grandmaster to hunt down Lei the Heavenly Blade, but hasn't even found a trace of him. I heard the Bureau also issued an arrest warrant. Indeed, he caused a massive scene in the capital, incredibly arrogant. If we catch him, we'll slice him into 1,000 pieces. Oh, if he ever falls into Uncle Liu's hands, that'll be a real disaster. If I ever fall into my uncle's hands, I'll literally end up chopped to pieces. Master Wu, not bad, your limbs are still intact. It's all thanks to you, Master Wu. Otherwise, I would have been beaten to death. This Wang Ligan is quite a figure in Beggar Alley. He has connections everywhere. And when the crucial moment comes, these beggars will be our eyes. Go find a clinic and rest up. Thank you, Master Wu. I heard that you killed Lord Wang. Yeah, I went a bit too hard, and he didn't make it. What do you plan to do about his son? Be careful when you go out from now on, so he doesn't ambush you. I know. I'm on it, Brother Wu. Today is your birthday, right? I'll gather everyone at Spring Breeze Pavilion tonight, on the Prisons tab. Go ahead then. 5 land deeds, the neighboring properties in Jiguan Alley, he actually bought all of them. A clever rabbit always has 3 burrows. With these places, my 9-ring broadsword and those shady items finally have a hiding spot, saving me from living in constant fear at the prison. Chen Gu really knows me best. Today's dishes look great. It'll be ready soon, Brother Wu. The imperial chef didn't even use the palace's fine white salt. To feed a prince with coarse salt? Wait, the color of this salt looks suspicious. Old chef, the 3rd prince's meal is ready. Are you delivering it? Or what? I've been doing it for too long. From now on, we take turns. Brother Wu, let me do it today. Those palace chefs are incredibly arrogant. He just threw a fit over a bowl of salt and smashed the pots. I'll go with you. If he dares to bully you again, we'll put a sack over his head some dark night and beat him half to death. Your Highness, how is the food lately? Is it seasoned well? Actually, it's just right, not too salty, not too bland. That imperial chef is certainly skilled. He clearly knows there are blades hidden in this food, yet he still pretends to enjoy it. You can never wake someone who is pretending to sleep. Gaoer, go deliver this invitation to Zhenfu Temple. It is my birthday tonight, and the guests are at Chunfeng Tower. You must bring Jianshu along. Jianshu, look at this color. This shade is all wrong. 5 2s. Where did you get this, Tianla Oling? It is the newest secret poison from the Imperial Apothecary. A large dose kills instantly with no antidote, while a small dose is colorless and tasteless. Still, to think the royal family would execute their own son in a dark prison corner. Your Highness, why drink it if you knew it was poisoned? For power and loyalty, I must die. Otherwise, my 2nd brother cannot secure the throne, and the empire will fall into chaos. You could easily escape. Why are you so stubborn? Keep eating this, and you will last 2 or 3 months at most. Do not worry. Just find a way out of here before if I die, it will ruin you. Since you have given up on living, then just go ahead and die. 5th Master, is the prison cell warm? Warm, all thanks to your blessings. 5th Master, just stay inside, and no one will steal your meals. When heavy snow hits, the streets empty out. No pedestrians means no begging money, so we just try to survive until spring. Any beggar who makes it is a hero. It is freezing, and 5 or 6 people die in the alleys daily. Survival is tough. How long have you been in the capital? I arrived at 38, 12 years ago. They say a man should establish himself by 30, yet here I am, begging at 30, fearing I never will. Did you ever marry? Yes, but it is a hard life. Still, we had a healthy baby boy, and everyone in the alley envies my luck. With a son and a warm bed, your life was not in vain. You jest, 5th Master. A lowly beggar like me cannot afford a house in the capital. A warm bed is a luxury I only dream of. Every winter, My wife must take our child to sleep in Squire Zhao's woodshed. Shabby as it is, just like this prison cell, at least they will not freeze to death. And your parents? Back then, the world was in chaos, flooded with refugees, and we lost touch. I sent letters back home after arriving in the capital, but there was no reply. They likely died in the war. Do you have a dream? A man like me, I have no grand dreams. I only hope my family stays safe, never freezing or starving. What if someone offered you 10,000 taels of silver to die laughing? Fifth Master, you overrate me. My miserable life is cheap. Forget 10,000. If someone offered 500 taels for my life, I would not even blink. I would gladly go to hell. If such a deal exists, please keep me in mind. I am not greedy. 400 taels is enough. And you can keep the other 100 for wine. Actually, I still owe you some wine, but it is not free. I need a drop of your blood. A drop of blood? Where should I drop it, Fifth Master? Just in my palm. If it works, you will get 5 times that amount. If it fails, you owe me a life. 2,000 taels. That is enough to buy a house in the capital. Wang Lungan was the closest match in the prison to Xiao Jinghao in terms of build, looks, and age, and he even looked a bit like me. Now that their blood types matched, things became much simpler. I just needed to mix some poison to make him die suddenly, riddled with toxins. His face and body would completely rot, leaving him unrecognizable. Once Xiao Jinghao was smuggled out and regained his will to live, nobody could stop him. As for the royal autopsy, since he had already escaped, investigating it would be pointless. It would buy some time for him to escape. This was all I could do. Having known Uncle Six for so many years, even a fool would have learned a few tricks to survive. Wang Lungan can play the part of Xiao Jinghao, and he can also play mine. Ask no questions, just do it. You will be down for at least 3 months, and you still dare to cross me. If my muscles were not so solid, that blade would have sliced my chest wide open, but only a ruthless bastard who dares to strike like that won't drop the ball at a critical moment. Didn't Old Man Wu master the unbreakable Vajra technique? How could he be wounded by an ordinary person? Well, that is where you are wrong. After Chen Gu killed Master Huang, he used the money to commission a dagger made of cold iron. They say it is worth a fortune and razor sharp. Is that guy crazy? Old Man Wu always treated him well. You can know a face but not a heart. Hurry, get him to the clinic. Brother Cao, sorry to worry you. Fifth brother, you are finally awake. Just stay down and do not reopen the wound. A broken bone takes 100 days to heal, so I will be out for months. What about the prison? We will find someone to manage the prison for now. Let's put these matters aside. Actually, I want to ask for your advice. I want to resign from my post as warden. Why is he suddenly leaving? I just faked this injury as a cover, and now he wants a transfer. Did he notice something? The shifting political winds are making everyone nervous, and I just want to stay safe. It seems he is just terrified. Not that he knows my secret. Brother Cao, you are overthinking. Chen Gu and I just had a minor grudge. To be honest, fifth brother, though this job pays well, it is a dirty trade that ruins your karma. Extorting money from prisoners feels wrong. Have you decided on your next move? The Ministry of Personnel, as a low-level scribe. I am not ambitious. I just need to appease my family. If you can resist the temptation and walk away, your future will be limitless. Your lack of greed saved your life. Did Han Shan really resign from his post? He did. He was the Minister of Justice, yet the Crown Prince has already approved it. Furthermore, the Emperor is dying. Truly. Even miracle elixirs cannot save him now. He will not last the month. What about the third prince? The Emperor will surely settle his affairs before passing to secure a stable transition. What third prince? Uncle Six. You do not need to hide the poisoned palace meals. The prince's body is already extremely weak. It was meant to keep him hidden to protect him. He is a genius of our clan. Why would the elders harm him? It was not the elder who arranged those meals. If not him, who? It was the young master, disguised as family care. He sent the meals without raising suspicion. Young Master Xiao Jinghao appears gentle, but he is ruthless, sparing not even his own blood. In the struggle for power, family bonds wither. In my 8 years here, I have met many powerful men, but Xiao Jinghao is on another level. His cruelty is terrifying. Even if the elders were alive, the other princes have their limits. For the throne, there is no choice but this decisive second prince. Your servant Ma Lu pays his respects, your lordship. Recently, Lu Qing colluded with foreign enemies to cede our borderlands, causing chaos. With the court in turmoil, the minister's estate needs a leader. My greatest regret was trusting Lu Qing. How is my third son doing in his quarters? The third prince is safe in his quarters, your lordship. Stop those soldiers. Do not let them see him. Once I am gone, Han Jiangchuan will drug the third prince to smuggle him out under a new identity, pinning the blame on Wu Gaoming to weaken his faction. This stabilizes the court, allowing the second prince to take charge and secure our legacy. Your foresight is profound, my lord. But the truth is cruel. Han Jiangchuan had already joined the new master. Without him, how could the poison reach the third prince so easily? Yet the second prince you favor refuses to tolerate his brother. He must die. In your next life, do not be born into a house of power. Father, how is my brother doing? The poison in his food is extremely potent, with no antidote. Even a master healer cannot save him. Who did this? It was all arranged by my second brother, with Han Jiangchuan facilitating it. The food was poisoned. Good. I did not misjudge him. He knows how to endure and plan. To protect our legacy, he acts decisively. Only a strong mind can weather the storms. I did not hide the third prince in vain. It was his trial to grow. He is indeed more suited to lead. Son, I am sorry. I will make it up to you in the next life. Your second brother. If he were not ready, the burden would have fallen on you. In my life, I despise traitors the most. Han Jiangchuan betrayed my trust. Send the order. Make him pay. Understood, my lord. The usual rules. Fifth Master, please enjoy. This is for you. Go take a walk outside. Fifth Master, everything is done. The courtyard in the south has been transferred to a more secure owner, which is now my wife. The 9-ring broadsword you wanted is buried under the wall. The blacksmith was a terminally ill refugee, so nobody will ever know. I have buried him outside the city. Redeeming your wife is the first step. Give this to her. If you leave, this is compensation. If you stay, this is your foundation. Fifth Master, I will repay your kindness with my life. This cell is yours. The Emperor has passed away. It was better when Fifth Brother was here. The prison ran smoothly, and we were paid well. Now that prisoner Wang Lungen is dying. His face turned green and convulsing on the bed. Who knows what illness he has? Even the imperial chef, who usually leaves early, came back at midnight to cook for the third prince and delivered it himself. His hands have been shaking for months, looking completely terrified. I knew he was hiding something. Wang Lungen, you know too many secrets. Only death can set our master's mind at ease. You drank the poison willingly to repay him. I suppose I owe you one. Everyone is afraid of death, and so am I. Wang Lungen, on this path to immortality, I will remember you. So cold the poison is taking effect faster than I thought. Father, second brother, you just couldn't wait after all. In this life, I failed neither my country nor my brothers. Death is actually a release. I knew you would come. Save your breath. Do not waste your energy. Everyone must die eventually. It only matters how, if it was worth it. Today, I have fulfilled my loyalty and filial piety and repaid my loved ones. Is it just loyalty and piety? Perhaps. Since ancient times, a debt of gratitude must be repaid with one's life. Father hated me, but second brother protected me. The year I got into trouble, it was second brother who took the punishment for me, leaving him with chronic injuries. This status was given to me by father. Without him, I would be ordinary. And you, old man Wu, always so guarded, yet you dropped your shield to visit me. I really could not help but break my rules. Our legacy must not be shared, but these are my cultivation insights. They will help you reach a higher realm. This is all I can do. Hang in there, I will take you to Xiao Jinghao. He must have a way. Having a friend like you, this life was not in vain. I need some rest. Leopard! I won! Ha ha ha. Young master, once Zhang Wu is back in custody, have your brother. We must completely wipe out the third prince's faction. Once he falls, Zhang Wu and Ma Lu are finished. Do as I say, or your entire family dies with you. Cold-blooded. But who is this third prince you keep talking about? Brother Oh, this is the last thing I can do for you. Have a safe journey. Master San, you sure left in a hurry. That kid, Yang San, was incredibly lucky. But to think he was actually a spy for the secret police. Poor bastard. He was paralyzed right after leaving prison. The capital's air is getting more toxic by the day. 15. Open the door. Sixth uncle? Even I had to track the lay of the land to find this hideout. How did you sniff me out? Is finding Wang Lingen and his wife really that hard? Yang San didn't report you, but I paid him a private visit. I shut his mouth and spared half his life. Otherwise, your uncle would have had to slaughter him to keep things quiet. He saw you faking your death at the clinic, pretending to rot overnight. Others might buy that trick, but I know you too well. Kid, Someone like you who keeps 3 escape routes even when sleeping doesn't just get poisoned out of nowhere. I followed the trail of Wang Lingen's disappearance and mapped out your properties. Finding this place was a breeze. Figures. Trying to trick Sixth Uncle is pointless. If he found me this easily, this courtyard is compromised. I need to dig this tunnel deeper. Fast. Ha ha ha. Digging tunnels again? A clever rabbit has 3 burrows. You truly inherited my legacy. All right, stop sulking. The political dust has settled. When are you heading back to the prison? Back to the prison? Sixth Uncle, I just poisoned a supervisor there. Going back now would be walking into a trap. But I have it all planned out. We'll say a martial arts master poisoned and smuggled you out of the city, and you just escaped. That rotting body trick was just the master's illusion. To avoid arrest, we'll declare that you, a 7th-rank secret police officer, were acting under my orders to spy on the third prince. Not only will you be cleared, you'll actually be rewarded. You've got quite the talent for storytelling, Uncle. Just keep a low profile for a while. Once I slaughter every last remaining threat targeting you, then you can show your face.